It's Friday morning, and welcome back to 25 News Today. I'm Jon Schoenheider.
And I'm Jessica Cook. We have made it, John.
We have made it, yeah. But I will say, we were talking about this yesterday, we were talking about this Wednesday. This week has gone by pretty fast, it's felt.
It really has. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, maybe we're just keeping ourselves busy a little bit.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, and I know I'll just keep talking about this because I have no shame, but I know these two were especially busy last night, raising a lot of money for a great cause and having some fun in the process, too.
Yeah, we'll have more on that coming up here on 25 News Today.
Time those out with Futurecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Joe. Hollywood at a virtual standstill. Now that actors are joining writers on the picket lines, they voted unanimously to strike after talks with studios broke down.
And key issues for both the actors and the writers: residual payments from streaming services and protection from artificial intelligence. And who's left in the dust? Us, the consumers, in this morning's top story. At midnight, the actors union SAG-AFTRA started the strike, unable to reach a deal with major studios in Hollywood. Fran Drescher, best known for her role as the nanny and now the president of SAG-AFTRA, took aim at the major studios. Earlier in the day, Bob Iger, the CEO of ABC's parent company Disney, called the union's demands unrealistic. And all eyes are on Wall Street after another day of gains yesterday. The tech-heavy NASDAQ up more than 1% for a second day in a row. The Dow and the S&P 500 also up. It comes after the smallest hike in U.S. producer prices in nearly 3 years, just more evidence of easing inflation. The Federal Trade Commission is reportedly investigating OpenAI, looking into whether its ChatGPT is harming people with false information about them. An industry trade group says the question involves free speech and so is beyond the FTC's jurisdiction. But ChatGPT's creators have themselves urged more governmental oversight of AI, and the company says it will work with Washington. Meanwhile, Banana Republic is making beds. The clothing company now taking pre-orders for $5,000 bed frames as it continues rolling out a home goods line. The new venture launched in March in an effort to stabilize its business. That comes after the ups and downs of the pandemic. The company now thinking even bigger, imagining Banana Republic restaurants and even travel.
Pretty interesting there. Well, if you're grabbing the coffee, the water this morning, or maybe you're a diet kind of person first thing, you might want to trade that out this morning.
Yeah, that's right. The World Health Organization says the long-used artificial sweetener aspartame found in a lot of food and drink could lead to potential health risks. The WHO says aspartame should be deemed, quote, possibly carcinogenic to humans. But there's a caveat because the evidence was, quote, limited. So at least for now, health officials recommend moderation, and some more moderation.
The FDA gave the nod to aspartame used in some foods and drinks in 1974, but that was suspended for a few years because of potential health concerns. In 1983, the FDA set an aspartame guideline at 50 milligrams per kilogram of a person's weight.
Still ahead, if you put the umbrella back in the house, grab it again before you're heading out the door today, because Joe is tracking some rain in your first alert forecast.
Plus, playing in the mud for a great cause. What you and your family can do this weekend. Let those kids get some energy out and a little dirty. Time now is 6:09.
You're watching 25 News Today with Jessica Cook, Jon Schoenheider, and meteorologist Joe Struess. 25 News is your home team.